guys, this is Mike, also known as the One Fig Man out on the internet. Having a little bit of a video spree today. I thought I was going to call it quits. Packed everything up, went inside, we had a heavy rain, got my kids from the bus, and then I meet one of my Italian neighbor's mother. So a little bit of an older Italian lady, and she starts talking about figs. So I said, oh, I started talking a little bit back about figs. And she says, oh, you don't know anything about figs? In this nice Italian accent. And I said, oh, I know a little bit about figs. So she said, well, you don't have a fig tree. And when my father was alive, we used to have fig trees. We had 3, 4 fig trees. I said, oh, that seems like a lot of fig trees. Oh, yeah, they're a lot of work. We have to bury them here, and we have to do all these things. I said, come on, let me show you. Long story short, I'm showing her my figs. She's kind of taken back, and she's like, wow, I didn't know any Americans can grow fig trees. But I said, yeah, you know, I learned from a few people. I've got all these different figs from around the world. I have figs from Egypt. I have figs from Italy, from Portugal, from Lebanon, from Syria, Israel, all over the world. So she started picking all my figs. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I've got a community to share figs. So I found a couple more figs that I want to share with you. So I'm going to go show you the Ponte Tresa. I believe we have a ripe one, so let's go check it out. Okay guys, so here's my Ponte Tresa. So she comes by, she starts picking on them. Not ready, not ready. She said something in Italian about firm and soft. And she grabs one of these, opens it up, and I was like, oh my God. I never expected it to ripen like that here in the States. So I was really excited, so I wanted to grab a couple of them and see if we can get what she got on video. So here's one. Looks all right. Just a little bit of sap coming from it, so obviously you needed a little bit longer. And there's another one here that's kind of falling down a little bit. Hopefully no sap. Just a little bit of sap. All right. Well, we're going to take a look at these real fast, and I'll save this one. I'll try to let that one get a little more ripe. We just had a heavy rain again, so I'm hoping these aren't diluted. We'll see. So let's go check out these 2 Ponte Tresas. This is the Ponte Tresa. I have it on the leaf. This a little bit of history of this fig. This fig comes from Frank. He goes by FMD on ourfigs.com. FMD. He found it in Switzerland, in the city Ponte Tresa. Bit of history there. He gave out a little bit of too much information at one time, and then it seems like everyone swarmed to the tree and did a number on the tree, trying to get cuttings and to grow it themselves. Since then, the tree's been protected, and it's just one of the reasons why when I start talking about figs and locations, I'm a little bit ambiguous, because I know some people will go find that tree and do some damage to it to try to make some cuttings if it turns out to be a really, really good fig. So again, Ponte Tresa here, FMD from ourfigs.com. Recommend if you have any questions, reach out to him. He's the founder of it, and if you want an original one, I believe I have one, but if you want it from the source, he's obviously the source. I've already weighed these 2 out. I have a 40-gram fig and a 32-gram fig. So we're going to average that when we put up our final numbers. But let's cut this guy open, take a look at it. Wow, look at that redness. Look at that. So the one that she opened up, I think it's maybe the way she opened it up, she just kind of squeezed it and it just exploded with that deep, intense red. So let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, look at that. Both these guys right there. Let's see if I could get a close-up on this one for you guys. How does that look? Does that look yummy? That deep, intense red. And you can see inside the center that little bit of pool of honey that's filling the cavity there. All right. So we're going to do a bricks test on this and get you those numbers. And I'll put up some productivity scores for it. And we'll do a flavor profile. So let me just go ahead and grab my favorite shot here, and then we will talk about the taste. Alright, so let me go ahead and just take a quick teaspoon of this stuff right here, the center of it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I feel like it's a sin. I'm wasting this fruit. But I'm really curious about the sugar content. We're finding the common number for the bricks is around 20% for the majority of figs. Of course, that means for 100 grams of fig, you have 20 grams of sugar. Beautiful. All right, so let me go ahead and put that in there. All right, I'm gonna let that sit on the side for a minute. I'll stir it up a little more off camera, but I want to try this for you guys. Wow. Wow, like I said, we had some rain. It's a little bit diluted, but still very, very fruity. Ultra thin skin. Skin just kind of melts apart, breaks apart. Light amount of seeds, but they do have some crunch to it. It's a nice nice texture. So I'm going to rank this as a berry fig, but it's definitely a little bit watered down. So I'm going to call this one a light berry. Perhaps in the future, when we have some more figs and not so much rain, we could do another tasting. But as for today, the first week in October, I believe it's October 2nd, I'm going to rank this as a light berry, or almost a diluted berry. All right, so I'm going to put the numbers up on the screen and throw up the bricks up there. So if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe. But this is the Ponte Tresa. Thank you very much for watching, guys.